We're live and in person. This is the Fort Valley Boys podcast. I'm your host and moderator, Fabian Vixen. On tonight's episode, we are talking about our conference championship preview. NBA, some funny things happen in the NBA with Adrian Griffin being fired 30-13. We're going to talk about that in a minute. NFL and basketball, but we're going to be NFL here because we got conference championships. This part of the show. I said, let's go.
And Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? Some way, somehow, when they count, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. I'm predicting they're gonna be irrelevant. I'm predicting an absolute embarrassment for the last decade and a half. They make me laugh. All the talent that they have is unbelievable, man. Big D, these are you. This is what they do. Walking through weed, show up on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, gotta recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with it. Accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, waiting to happen. It won't happen. How about them Cowboys?
And of course, this is the Fort Valley Boys podcast. We have a big show. My guys will be with us in a moment, hopefully. Big news that just came out: Jim Harbaugh is not a coach of the San Diego Chargers. I thought the NFL was waiting to after the Super Bowl to announce any hires, but I'm guessing they're doing that for coaches that are still in the playoffs. They won't get those candidates won't get named until after the Super Bowl if they make it to the Super Bowl. So congratulations. We're glad that you're back in the NFL, and now you're gonna be in Patrick Mahomes' division for the foreseeable future. So good luck with that. We have Steven from Django with us. Steven, how you doing?
Who let this nigga up on that nag?
What?
If you ain't watch Django, you don't get it.
Watched it in a while. Ain't seen it in a while. I think I seen it once or twice, and that's all I could take of it.
I guess after next week we can go back to Sundays then, huh?
Yeah, we can add Sunday back on, yeah.
Hell, we're gonna have a quick show tonight. Let's crank it up then, Faye.
Yeah, crank it up. You want to start with basketball or you want to start with football?
Shit, let's do our thing. You know, we basketball guys. Let's start with basketball. Maybe by the time we get going, maybe somebody get back on.
Yeah, so of course we're talking basketball. Of course, we're brought to you by sponsored by Wave and Groom and Just for Men. After you get the gray out your hair, use that Dax Wave and Groom. Mike still have waves right now.
Amen.
He still has waves right now in his head. That Dax Wave and Groom works great. Get your soft
and my chest hair. And chest hairs.
And his chest hair. So he got to trim it down. He trim it down with a 2.5 guard and then fade it out with a 1 3/4.
Yeah.
And he lines it up one of them TikTok razors. So
yeah.
So that's how he gets beautified. So check him out. That's Wave Room and Just for Men, CB4 off the aisle. I want to start with this Adrian Griffin situation. Adrian Griffin got fired yesterday for going 30-13. He got fired for going 30-13. And the person that was mentoring him got a job. So what does that tell you about the person mentoring him?
Man, something ain't right about that, Fade, man. Like, bro, you weren't even in the league. You was a TV analyst, and just like that, you got a job. I mean, and then the fact that none of the assistants were even, it wasn't even no intern. Something fishy about that, Fade.
Yeah, They got an intern. He's just gonna be there for 1-2 games. But the point being that you were mentoring the dude, Adrian Griffin. He went on 14 interviews. Let's keep this in mind: 14 interviews before he got a job. The team that he inherited is not the team that he has.
What you mean?
Because when he got hired, Damian Lillard was not on the team. He still had Grayson Allen. He still had Drew Holiday. And you lost those two guys. So
yeah,
like I was saying in pre-production, Giannis approved the hire, and Giannis went right back and said, "No, fire the dude." If this was LeBron, we'd be murdering LeBron right now. We'd be killing him. We'd be killing him.
You're right about that.
Magic Johnson did the same thing with Paul Westhead in 1980.
Hey, but they went on and won the championship though.
They won the championship in Westhead first in that year, and Westhead after that, a year and a half later, he was gone. And they hired Pat Riley. Came out of the booth.
Wait a minute, Westhead. Hold on. Westhead was the coach when Magic rookie year.
Yeah, they won the championship that year, if I remember right.
All right.
If I'm wrong, somebody check me on if I'm wrong.
No. I ain't saying you're wrong. I'm thinking.
I think what I'm
so
thinking.
Pat Riley came right after that.
Yeah, Pat Riley. Guess where he came from? The booth. He came from the booth.
Yeah, something was fishy about that fade, man. How dude 30-13 and y'all firing, man. But it's got to be more than that. He didn't. Something wasn't clicking with him and them players. Had to be.
Yeah, because they said the last week and a half, management actually physically came to practice. Was actually in practice, watching the practice, and something was going on there. But what will let me know, Stephen A. Smith brought it up at the in-season tournament after they lost to Indiana about the fourth time in 5 games they played. He said we're not organized. He basically called out the coach. Bobby Porter's called out the coach. And guess what? If he's not organized, let me tell you what. Let me backtrack that. When Terry Stotts quits during preseason.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Terry Stotts quit during the preseason. That's what killed it because he was a veteran assistant. He coached Dame also, and he quit.
Yeah, he was Dame coach out there in Portland.
He quit. So
yep.
That's a problem right there. So that lets you.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man. Adrian Griffin probably one of them kind of dudes. See them dudes that been to the league. They think they can say and talk how they want to, and players just automatically gonna respond to them. And that's what happened, man. Players weren't responding to them.
If that was the case, then they never should have hired him. What they should have did was hire Nick Nurse. But I'm
gonna tell you about that too. It's kind of like you marry somebody and they ain't the same person 2-3 years later. It's different. But I think Adrian Griffin, he could possibly get another coach job someday. But that looked bad, man. It looked strange, boy. When you 30-13 and the dude ain't even in the league is the new coach. Yeah, someone right there, man.
No, David Blatt, after he got fired, he went right back to Israel.
Like that's crazy.
No, that's no joke. He literally went back to Israel to coach. That's where they pulled him from.
Buddy from Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah. We got shot at Tony, and I want to start with this news with Adrian Griffin being fired and Doc Rivers coming out the booth to go ahead and get eliminated in the second round also this year. Tony, I'm gonna get the shot. What I say? What I say? Am I telling a lie?
Hey man, you gotta ease into the foolery phase. You jump right in first segment, no commercials. You just jump right into the foolery. But that's all good. What's happening, fella? You ain't lying.
Because before we get Tony in, Doc still riding off that championship in 2008.
Didn't he just have a 3-1 lead against somebody a couple years ago?
Whenever the last time he coached, it was bad. The playoff.
Last year won it when he won. He up 3-2 on Boston.
He was.
Yeah, he was 3-2, but that was Harden's fault.
No, that was Doc Rivers' fault. You should have benched Harden there. But anyway, Tony, then I'm gonna get the shot. What's your thoughts on this Adrian Griffin firing?
Surprised. Man, as you stated, man. I mean, they second in the East. Excellent record right now. Just not really reaching the halfway point. So definitely had to be something that Giannis and probably co-signed and even initiated. I don't see no other way around that, which is kind of says a lot because he was the one who gave his stamp of approval to bring him in. So obviously something definitely went wrong in Milwaukee. As far as them grabbing Doc, I don't really have a problem with that. I think that was a good move. I don't really know who else they would have been able to get. And I don't think Doc's riding off of the championship at Boston. I think Doc Rivers is a great coach. I think he definitely has had some bad playoff exits, and I can understand the slander, and I can understand all that as well. But hey, it's only one champion at the end of the season, man. I think Doc is a real good coach. A lot of players like him. A lot of players like him, and I mean, I stand on that.
All right, shot.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
What's your thoughts on the firing for Adrian Griffin?
Man, I was trying to come on the show late so I could miss this segment because I didn't want to be embarrassed. Like Adrian Griffin went undrafted. I respect the fact that he worked his way up, but man, we talking about an unknown, a journeyman NBA player, done pissed off, an NBA superstar who could barely speak English. Man, and that's probably why I don't understand. Like, I didn't understand Giannis' explanation because I don't never understand what he's saying. And I don't understand Adrian Griffin because, like, you got too big for your britches. Like, you got to remember who you are. You there because you was his personal assistant too. He got too big for his britches. But we all know Theanus, whatever you call him.
Thanasis.
He just is he big brother or little brother?
Gotta be little brother, I believe, right?
Thank you, little brother.
I hope he little brother. I hope he ain't big bro riding off a little bro. But
Anatol said big brother.
He's big bro.
Right off little
bro. So I guess he was the one. Walking him to school and everything. And so Giannis feel like he owed him because he was walking him to school. Even though they was about 6'2" in the third grade. I don't know, man. I don't have nothing nice.
6'2" in the third grade, man. Get out of here, man.
I don't have nothing nice to say about this, man. Like Adrian Griffin, probably old school. Well, what was the insurance thing he was talking about? Help me out. I'm kind of lost.
I think that was cracking the joke because he was. I think that was a joke saying the NASA is killing the system, knowing damn well he can't play, he can't shoot, he can't dribble, he can't foul, he can't do anything. He just getting a check. He on the team, like you said in the pre-production. That's his personal assistant / bodyguard.
But this is Milwaukee, like. Of course they gonna get rid of the coach over Giannis. It's Milwaukee. Raise your hand on this show if you've been to Milwaukee. Look at this dude. Tony ain't stopped drinking his tea because he ain't been nowhere near Milwaukee.
What's a Milwaukee? Milwaukee best?
Nothing, man.
Nowhere near.
Milwaukee best? Milwaukee best?
Milwaukee is about an hour. I went to visit a cousin way back that lived in Chicago, and Milwaukee about an hour from Chicago.
It is.
That's how I went, and I went through there. But Milwaukee looked like Perry. That's what it looked like.
But you shooting bad. They Perry got 3 stoplights. So
Man, Milwaukee. I mean, it's a big. I mean, seriously, when you look at Milwaukee, it remind you of Macon for real. All jokes aside, I'm being dead serious.
Don't do my city. Don't do my city like that. Even though
I'm just being for real, man. It ain't no flashy city, man. It ain't Milwaukee ain't no place somebody want to go play basketball.
Look at Tony Miles cheating behind. Somebody he was just there. Man, you have a trucking company. Like, tell the whole truth, T Miles. You ain't just been like you vacationed in Milwaukee. You got multiple trucks, bro. Tell the truth.
Keep it a buck, Cody. Keep it a buck.
He have a whole trucking enterprise. That's why he went through Milwaukee.
Fade done disappeared. Fade made the comment that with Doc Rivers, Milwaukee will be out in the second round. Hey, man, Milwaukee and Boston, to me, are clearly the best 2 teams in the East. Now, let me say this. And, hey, Fade, we kind of pivot a little bit to talking about your comment about Milwaukee getting put out in the second round. Let me say this, though. The Eastern Conference done tighten up some now. With Rozier going to Miami, OG going to not Indiana. OG went to the Knicks. Pascal Siakam went to
hold on, who was he? Who Pascal what?
Siakam.
Oh, okay.
They bought him. Boy, you didn't disappear out the podcast to go get a slice of pizza.
No, I'm hungry.
That boy left the whole podcast, left the screen. You're like you disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared.
And then come back with pizza in your hand.
But the East done tighten up, man. You know, Indiana got kind of like a big 3. Miami with Butler, Rozier, Tyler Hero, Bam. Like the East done tighten up. Philadelphia, which by the way, ain't nobody even talked about Tyrese Maxey this year. Now he balling. Like I think Tyrese Maxey having like 25, 26 a night.
It don't matter. Joel, it don't matter if he gonna get hurt in the playoffs and they're gonna get out the second round anyway. So he showed a pattern of that. What about?
So is that so now that Atwater bring that up, which is definitely some good points. Is it safe to say possibly that they felt like, you know what I'm saying, Adrian Griffin couldn't hold his own with none of those coaches and none of them teams?
30-13.
This regular season. I get what you're saying.
Right. He's a first-year coach. David Black made the finals in his first year.
Let me try to answer that, Tony. I feel like with him being 30-13, clearly he got an idea of what he's doing. But, you know, the playoffs is all about, you know, just like Boston. Remember Boston, last year, 2 years ago? Everybody feel like if Ume was still coaching them, he would have got him over the hump. They look like they got the Heat. They look like they got out coached.
Yeah.
Milwaukee look like they got out coached.
Yep.
So maybe they feel like, listen, he can probably get us there, like you said, but I don't know about getting him through it. But, you know, I ain't trying to support what Fave's saying. But it ain't like Doc got no resume to be saying, "Oh, we'll just go get Doc."
Now, Ime. Now, when you say about Ime, get him over the hump. Couldn't get him over the hump because he's pumping the season.
Y'all gonna start with this. Y'all gonna start with this Doc River slander, man. I'm not gonna stand for that.
You took my joke. That's where I'm going. You took my joke. That's where I'm going, Shot. You stole it from me. That's where I'm going. You too busy humping the vice president wife.
I'm not gonna stand for this Doc River slander, man. Y'all gonna cut it out.
Yeah, you better tell Doc to win a playoff series.
Doc Rivers ain't been out haven't been to
he won plenty of playoff series. He won plenty of playoff series.
And lost a whole lot of them and got fired. he won championship. Been to the final twice. You couldn't beat the Lakers in 2010. You should have beat the Lakers that year.
You talking about he got one championship, but right now, if you look at the coaches in the NBA that's got a championship, you got Kerr, Nick Nurse, Frank Vogel, Rick Carlisle.
Ty Lue.
That's about it.
Ty Lue, Eric Spoelstra.
Eric, not say like Perk. Spoelstra.
Yeah.
Spoelstra.
It's enough.
Okay, so let's keep it a buck then. Since we want to try to put this all on rings, and I'm a Spo fan, I think he actually the
Michael
best
Malone.
coach in the league. How many rings he got?
Spo got two.
Got two and been in the final 6 times.
Yeah.
Model consistency. Done as a 1 seed, did as a 2 seed, did as an 8 seed, went to the finals.
He got one more than Doc.
Hey, y'all should have seen Tony Fave when Fave said that. Tony was like, "Damn, okay, never mind."
Hey, for real. I thought it was just one. I forgot about the other one. My bad. That was my bad.
So how many times has Spoelstra given up a 3-1 lead? How many times?
That's beside the point.
No. How many times? How many times he's given up a lead and lost the series? How many times?
Steve Kerr gave up a 3-1 lead and lost the finals.
But he has 4 rings.
I'm just saying, though. Man.
Doc Rivers is a player's coach who chokes. In the bubble, they're ready to go home.
It's not, but listen, all them wasn't on him, bro. Like, I get what you're saying. Some of it he deserved, but all them wasn't him. Like, last year wasn't him.
You're the coach. You should have benched James Harden's ass.
Dude, bench James Harden? Stop, Fabian.
Look, in Game 7, Anatole, be my producer, pull up James Harden's stats in Game 7.
Dude, I don't care about no damn stats. Doc Rivers couldn't bench James. Doc Rivers couldn't bench James Harden and not play James Harden last year in the playoffs.
Who you got coming off the bench then, Faye? Who you bringing in? Shake Milton? Who coming in for James Harden?
Maxey wasn't starting, so Maxey was going to come off the bench.
Maxey was on the floor anyway. When you in crunch time, they went with Maxey and Harden, Embiid, Harris, and I think PJ Tucker was with them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was.
That was day 5 on the floor. So again, who was you bringing in? Shake Milton?
Anybody but Harden.
Stop, man.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like real talk, bro.
And then when they lost, then that would have been the slander. That would have been what everybody talking about. Why he ain't played James Harden? Get the hell out of here, Fabian, man.
Like right now, real talk. While we dragging Doc Rivers, if we take the 30 current head coaches in the NBA right now, Doc Rivers is automatically in the top tier head coaches right now. Right now.
How many is your top tier though? How many is in the top tier?
If you had to break, let's just say you had to break it down, tier 1 of 10 coaches, tier 2, 10 coaches, bottom 10, Doc Rivers, I think, will be in that tier 1 right now.
Because you're doing 10. Because you're doing 10. Now we're doing like a quarterback.
Right today.
4-5. Curve.
Either way, if you a top 10 coach, Fabian, what's the problem? Oh, forget about the tier point. A top 10 coach in the NBA? Come on, bro. Stop.
See what they want to do, Tony? They want to put that twist on it and be this elite category. So you can only, in their mind, you can only put 4 or 5 people in this elite category, or put them in this category because of this. Doc Rivers right now today is one of the 10 best coaches in the NBA right now.
At number 10, right?
It don't matter. He in the party. It don't matter how I got in the party. I'm in there. So if he 3, 8, or 10, he in there right now.
If he in the party, why can't he get out in the second round in the last 10 years?
At the end of the day, though, he still got a ring, don't he?
It's 16 years.
Hold on. If we define this stuff by championships, Doc Rivers still got a ring, yes or no? That's the same as Mike McCarthy. He still got a ring. He won nothing in Dallas, but he still got a ring.
And look where y'all ass at now.
And he still got a ring. But one thing a ring is like a degree. You can't take it away from him.
So you saying his championship in 2008 makes him one of the top 10 coaches in 2024?
Well, you name the coaches better. We done already named the
I
championship
think
coaches.
shot out there. You trying to be
Spoelstra,
funny, bro. I think
Greg
it's more.
Popovich,
It's more
Steve
than the
Kerr.
fact. It's more than the fact that he got a championship in 2008, bro. It's more than that. I mean, you think Doc Rivers ain't a solid coach?
Oh no. I'm not saying he's not a solid coach, but I wouldn't put him in elite status. Just
Status, no.
No, okay, I wouldn't put him in the league status. But he's a top 10
Spoelstra ain't
coach.
won one since what? 2012, 13. Eric Spoelstra.
Right, 2013.
13, but he's been to the
Okay.
finals twice. And
Has he won those? Has he won them?
Lost. People
Has he
care
won them
about
finals?
winners. Don't nobody want to hear about him going to the finals.
Did he win those
We
finals?
lost.
Yes or
And
no?
we don't want to hear about Doc because Doc can't even get to the conference final. You know that sound like the Cowboys.
And it
That's
don't
what it
matter.
sound
At the
like.
end of the day, Doc Rivers is still the champion. If Doc Rivers died today, he will still be a champion. So we can't take that from him.
A champion or losing.
No,
How you gonna call somebody the champion? They don't want to. They don't want to top.
That don't make him top 10 right now, though.
Don't make him top. No.
Now
He's
that
not
I'm push
elite.
back on.
He's not elite.
Doc Rivers could go coach right now. Doc Rivers could go coach the Wizards, the Hornets, and Hawks without me blinking. I ain't even saying about nobody else. Wizards, Hornets, Hawks. He could go coach the Raptors, Brooklyn. That's 5 teams right there.
But
he could go coach.
Better.
He could go coach in Memphis. So what I'm saying when I say these team names, he's better than those coaches that are there now. Those 4 or 5 coaches I just named, he's better than those. Detroit, he's better than that coach.
You put him in the top tier of coaches. I think he's a solid coach. I'm not going to stretch the envelope and say elite.
No,
I ain't saying nothing about elite. I just said if you broke the coaches down, it's 30 teams in the NBA. If you got 10, 10, 10, he will be in the top 10.
He's a top 10 coach out of 30 NBA coaches. He's in the top 10.
Now, if you take a look at that top 10, no, he wouldn't be in the category with Kerr and Popovich and possibly Spoelstra, Malone. But he's still right now today with that head coaching job. He's still one of the 10 best coaches in the NBA.
Absolutely.
All right, what's the ceiling for the Bucks? What's the ceiling for the Bucks this season? What's the ceiling for the Bucks right now with Doc Rivers? No, with Doc Rivers as that coach. How far can
the Bucks didn't go get Dame Lillard not to make it to the finals?
Yeah, they can go to the final.
On 2K?
What you mean on 2K?
You asked what their ceiling was, man. They can go to the final. Now, whether you think they can go to the finals, whether you think they're going to go to the finals or not, that's up to you. But their ceiling is the final. They can go to the finals.
Okay, Fade. So you throwing jabs.
What's old boy name in Boston? What's his name?
Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla.
Mazzulla. You think Mazzulla a better coach than Doc Rivers?
I don't think he's better than Doc Rivers, but Doc Rivers not an elite coach. Doc Rivers not top 7, top 8.
So who else does Boston have to? Who else does Milwaukee got to worry about in the East? Like there's some other good teams. I get it.
Philadelphia, Miami, Indiana.
It's loaded up in the East now, man. Miami, you better watch out for Miami now. Rozier, they got 3 snipers out there now, man. With Hero, Rozier, and Butler. They got 3 dudes who can get you 30 quick. So you better watch out for the Miami Heat.
I had to see if Rozier still got it like that. He was a dog in Boston. He's averaging 23 I ain't paid
no he averaged about 24 a game, I think.
He's averaging 23 and 6, Tony. He's averaging 23 and 6.
It ain't hard to do that. It ain't hard to do with Charlotte.
That's a good point too. That's a lot of that 23 points is inflated.
He's
and me and Rachel talked about that years ago with Chris Bosh and Kevin Love.
I'm a fan. He was a dog in Boston. I just said I need to see it. I need to see it now that he getting ready to start back playing some big time basketball. I need to see it. I need to see if he's still there.
Rozier.
He's a younger Kyle Lowry. He's a younger Kyle Lowry.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna have to change my tune because a lot of these coaches that I'm looking at in this NBA are nobodies. So yeah, I think he's top 10. I don't think that's saying a lot about the NBA coaches. but he's definitely top 10 based on reputation, stuff like that, then yeah. I mean, right now I'm looking at Spoelstra. I think Udoka is a better coach than him, even though he may not have his accolades. I would take Udoka,
That's rough enough.
I'm not taking. Kenny Atkinson, who is that? Where does he coach?
He's assistant coach in Golden State. He coached the
Okay,
Knicks 1 year.
Thibodeau, he can't never win nothing.
He was a player in the ground.
Mike Brown, I like Mike Brown, but I would probably take Doc over Mike Brown. Ty Lue, I like Ty Lue. I would take Ty Lue over Doc. So only people that and looking at this list, the only people I would take over Doc, to be honest, is Spoelstra, Kerr, Ty Lue, Udoka, Pop.
I'm taking Pop.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb
Michael
and
Moore.
Jason Kidd.
What Mike Moore? What about Michael Moore?
Mike Malone.
Mike Moore.
Mike Malone.
Mike, what about Mike Malone?
Mike Moore.
No, that? Mike Moore. Mike Malone.
Who he coach?
Denver.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But he top 10,
so,
like he might.
So two of those you named, I really went. Two of them you named, I would give pushback on. But
probably Jason Kidd and who?
Absolutely, Jason Kidd and Udoka.
I like
Udoka.
I like Udoka too. I like Udoka too, but I wouldn't. I can't put him above Doc, not yet.
Nah, Doc championship was too long ago for me to take him over Udoka.
Udoka ain't got one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Doc championship was too long ago.
I mean, I got you. I'm just saying, but he ain't got one.
Yeah, I like his style. I like the way.
I get it.
I like the way them boys crumbled the year after he left, which proves like the Heat don't the Heat don't beat Boston if he's there. Like to come back and lose to that Heat team that had Jimmy Butler and the Buffets, like stop it.
That's what you better watch out for, Fate. Watch out for the Heat and watch out for the Pacers.
Yeah, the Heat is a given. You always watch out for the Heat, irregardless. That's a word.
Monty Williams, come on, man.
I don't know about that, Willie.
Come on, man.
Long time no see, bro. Good to see you, but not Monty Williams. And I like Monty Williams, but Monty Williams is that boy poisoned the teams, man.
That boy just lost 28 straight games, bro. Come on, man. Stop, man.
Hey, Monty Williams, Detroit Pistons, I think they 4-40.
Hey, but check it. Y'all saw Monty Williams when he was with Phoenix and they had him mic'd up. He had some real nice cliches. Don't act like that man ain't had no nice cliches.
Yeah, hey, definitely. Great at the pep talk.
Okay,
that's part of being a coach. Yeah, that's part of being a good coach. You gotta have the pep talks. You know what I'm saying?
When I saw the name, I said, "Oh yeah, Monty Williams." I said, "Oh no, wait a minute, Monty, nah." I like Monty though. I like
Monty too, but that boy just lost 27 straight games, man. Stop, man.
Who the MVP right now, Faith?
Right now, Joel Embiid. He belongs to play 65 games. But before we get to that, Doc Rivers lost 3-1 lead in Houston, LA, Orlando, and Boston, and the 3-2. So, right now, Joel Embiid number one. Joel Embiid won and Joker 2.
Hold on. I want to get a rebuttal to that. You can't lose 3-1 with 4 different teams.
Okay. I just said okay. Okay. That's not new information. I'm a sports fan. I'm a sports fanatic. That's not new information to me. Okay.
That shit new to me.
That's not going to change my mind.
And every time he lost that league, guess what? He got fired after that. So,
hey, that's new to me.
Got
boy, I tell you, boy, that's tough right there. That's tough. That's new to me. I knew it was 2 teams, but 4? That's new to me. Whew. That's tough.
But Embiid 1, Joker 2, Shai Gilgeous 3. That's the list right there. That's the 3. If Halliburton wouldn't have got hurt with his hamstring, he's a dark horse to me in the top 5. But those are 3. Maybe
let me ask y'all these questions before we go on to football. right now today is LeBron, KD, and Steph still in the top 10 best players in the league right now. All three still in the top 10.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
All three.
All
Hey,
three.
so let me just throw a plug, man. Y'all know KB, my guy. And honestly, y'all know we've been doing this long enough. I don't really get into basketball until my season is over. But so just in when you was talking MVP, I went on ahead and clicked on to see who was leading the league in scoring. And I'm just in amazement to see Coventry, Derwin Durant is still in the top 5 of the NBA at 30 points a game. That's unreal. Shout out to Joel Demp averaging 36. Luka doing his thing.
36.
Yes, 36.
Good gracious.
But hell, when
36.1.
you score 70, that'll bring it up a couple of points. Giannis doing his thing, 31 points, 10 rebounds, getting the coach fired, 3 blocks, all that good stuff. But KD, man, 29, in year 13, 14, that's
15. You're 15. Yeah.
Hold on real quick, bro. This dude just said, and I know he scored 7 the other night. This dude averaging 36 points a game. When the last time we had a dude lead the league with this much scoring? Like, what is like the
James Harden?
Well, James averaged 37, right? 38?
Yeah, 37. The MVP year when he choked against the Golden State Warriors.
Why do you keep throwing up people's mishaps, Faye? Good gracious.
Because James Harden has a track record of not showing up in the biggest games.
So James Harden, you said 1 year averaged 37?
Yeah, the year they choked against Golden State in Game 7 when they missed 25 straight threes.
36 a game. Good gracious, man.
Tyrese Halliburton averaging 24 and 13. That's tough.
Yeah.
So he coming in with a minimum 50 points a night. A minimum.
He can give you 50 if you want to. He can give you 50.
Halliburton is getting you 50 points a night with them numbers.
Yeah.
A minimum.
Yeah. Minimum.
Yeah, you got to give it to that dude, man. He's killing it.
What the Joker averaging, Faye? Ratio? In the top 10?
He top 10, but I know he averaging damn near. He averaging 9.8 assists from the center position. The hell going on?
Joker 13th with 26.2.
26. Him and the point guard got the same numbers. Him and the best point guard in the league got the same numbers. That's crazy. Joker and the best point guard in the game got almost the same number.
Yeah. Tyrese Maxey, 25.8. Elto had a great question. Who's your 12 on the Olympic team right now? We need some time on that one, Elto. We need a little bit of time on that one.
Yeah, Elto, hold on, man. We just got the list today. We just got the list.
And remember, Embiid is playing for America, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah.
I can say this. With the people that they got in the pool, the 41 people, U.S. ain't got no business losing. With the 12 that whoever they pick.
Not now. Not now being the powder.
Hey, hold on. I got a real funky stat for y'all. The last time Joel Embiid even scored something in the 20s was November 15th.
Good gracious.
That's how you average 36.
Output was November 15th, where he only scored 20. Based on this, he's only scored 20 points 4 times this season so far.
Wow.
In 32 games,
like.
in 32 games, and only using 34 minutes shot. Only 34 minutes.
Boy.
And he only played 36 minutes.
And somebody you probably didn't even mention, Tyrese Maxey got to be averaging about 25, 26 a night.
Yeah, I just said he averaged 25.8.
Yeah, Maxey doing his thing.
So them two dudes getting you 60 a night.
Yeah. Still gonna get knocked out the second round.
Yeah. 60 a night.
Hey, before we go to football, right now tonight, everybody, does Golden State Warriors make the playoff?
No.
Woo.
Oh no.
Should have got Pascal. Should have got Siakam. He could have got Siakam if he really wanted him.
I say they make it.
On 2K, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to say, I need to be specific, Fade, to play in or actually the 18 playoffs or what?
You be specific or Pacific? Or specific?
Oh, shoot.
Which one do I need? I mean, does it matter?
Specific. The playoffs. You need to be part of the final 8, the playoffs, the actual playoffs. The play-ins don't even count as a playoff game.
Yeah, I think they're getting the final 8.
Cool, go.
Then they got a couple of teams ahead of them, like Houston and. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. Though.
Dallas got the number 8 seed, and they're 6 games in front of Golden State.
I think they, but I'm saying though, I think Golden State at least getting the play in. They'll play, they win.
Oh, play in. Okay, I was talking about the 8 seed, but okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I don't. The 8 seed gonna be tough, but I think they'll get in the play in. And then
see what they do when the playoffs start. Where the play in, the 7th seed play the 8th seed. Whoever win, they in. The 9 play the 10. Whoever lose, they out. Then the winner of the 9 and 10 play the loser of the other game to get in. So they can get in.
All that to go see
Ant-Man.
Ant Edwards. Okay.
Hey.
I bet. Hey, and that's my boy. But I bet you they don't want to see Golden State in the first round.
Don't nobody want to see Golden State out there in the win.
No, because Draymond got to choke shit out of him. Draymond got to stroke shit out of him. That's why.
I don't think Minnesota worry about Golden State. Everybody else maybe.
Okay.
I think Minnesota need to worry about Minnesota. The way they played the other night, had 18-point lead and Cat dropping 62, and you still lose that game. Right. The team's still immature. Let's go to football because we spend a lot of time on basketball. And
it's too early. It's too early in the year to be spending all the time on basketball, man.
Hey, listen. I was so unprepared for this.
As Stephen A. say.
Hey, Tony, at Water. I was so unprepared for this segment. It ain't make no sense.
Hey, but see what you did though. Your journalistic ideas kicked in because you went with the stats. So you made the segment. You didn't.
Yeah,
nobody.
Look. He pulled out the laptop and everything. Boy, started dropping stats and started dropping knowledge. So what you did,
you fit right in. So nobody would have known it if you wouldn't have said it. You snitched on yourself. But you fit right in.
First of all, I ain't been on the show without being on the phone in about 4-5 weeks. So I took the laptop and ran with it. It's been
you went right in because that blended right in right there. That was all right. All right, you got it, Faye.
All right, conference championship weekend. Let's go. The 49ers barely made it in their Goldie Mile. Baltimore looked like they're gonna do something. Kansas City made everybody cry in Buffalo again. Wide right. And the Lions. Michigan's having a great January, y'all. I'm just. Which team is more likely to get upset this weekend, Baltimore or San Francisco, Tony?
Shit, upset's out the door. Ain't no more upset.
That's kind of a tough question, man.
Easy for me.
I mean, would it really be an upset if Kansas City beat Baltimore, though? I mean, that's Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? So would that really be an upset? So, I mean, I guess my answer would have to be San Francisco, but that's only if Debo don't play. If Debo play, then they're gonna beat Detroit. Now, if Debo don't play, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough. So I would have to say San Francisco because I wouldn't consider Kansas City beating Baltimore an upset.
They're a 3.5 dog. That's why I would say this. That's the only reason why we be upset. They're a 3.5 point dog. Mike.
I'm with Tony. San Francisco will be the upset. Baltimore losing to Kansas City. More people probably gonna pick Kansas City over Baltimore anyway because of Patrick Mahomes. So San Francisco losing to Detroit, that would be the upset right there. And Detroit is one of 4 teams in the NFL that had never been to a Super Bowl. Y'all know who the other 3 are?
The Texans.
Jacksonville.
And Cleveland.
That's right. It was the World Championship, not the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm going with Kansas City. And I'm a Pat Mahomes fan. Y'all know this, man. But y'all see the way Baltimore playing. Man, them boys ain't taking no prisoners. They whooping people. They not beating people. They whooping people. I don't see too many scenarios where even with Pat Mahomes, Kansas City can win this game. But Buffalo got the recipe to all of that. They got the D-line. Lord knows they got the linebackers. They got the secondary. Isaiah likely looking like Mark Andrews better not even come back to Baltimore.
Is he gonna be healthy this weekend?
Who?
Mark
Andrews.
Mark Andrews might be playing. He might be playing.
Which mean is he healthy? So he's unlikely to play. Like, pun intended. Man, that boy Isaiah likely ain't nothing to be messed with, man.
But as good as Baltimore playing, and I agree with everything you just said, you think it would be a huge upset if Kansas City beat them?
Again, only because Patrick Mahomes is starting to put himself in that Tom Brady-ish category, and rightfully so. But we all watching the games. Every team that's on there were the two favorites. Baltimore has dismantled. Like San Francisco was supposed to be the best team in the league. Baltimore went out there and whooped they behind. It ain't they 2 games ain't even been close.
I get it, man. I get it. Like I say, I agree with everything you're saying. I just don't think it would be a huge upset if Kansas City beat them. But that's just my opinion. But I get it. I get what you're saying.
Patrick Mahomes, he deserved that.
Because Baltimore didn't smack, not just beat. They didn't smack everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. But I see what I see. I know Mahomes, and I've been watching these games. And I see what Kansas City been doing in the playoffs, and them boys gonna be ready. Them boys gonna be ready Sunday, dog.
Okay, so
it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a game to watch.
I'm finna throw a monkey wrench in this. If Pat Mahomes go to the Super Bowl, where we ranking him as all-time quarterbacks go? Woo!
2 or 3. Maybe
go to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl. Go or win it.
So we gonna be premature. First of all, if he win it, then I think we all know he going up there in 2-3. I'm talking about before he again. We talking about how dominant Baltimore has been. We talking about how KC pretty much struggled all year, and then this dude flipped the switch. He said he turned Rashee Rice into the best version of Tyreek Hill he could be. He giving the ball to Pacheco, but Pat Mahomes is willing them boys. So if they go to the Super Bowl, where we all wasn't even talking about them 5-6 weeks ago, where does he rank on that? I mean, as far as all-time greats, if he accomplished it, what does it be? 4 Super Bowls or 5?
It'd be his 4th Super Bowl appearance.
4, right? He's 2-1 right now.
Man, he would definitely. I think he'll definitely go before like a Manning or Rodgers. I think he could be in the same breath with Montana and Brady.
He already above Rodgers to me. He's already above Rodgers.
What about Peyton? Because
I think we could possibly put some past Peyton Manning.
Because he doesn't have none of the stuff that those guys had. If he go to the Super Bowl this year, he's up there with the Eric Spoelstras. Like you went to the Super Bowl with 1 Pro Bowler, Travis Kelce, if he was even a Pro Bowler this year.
And I was just telling somebody the other day, Shot, who this dude reminded me of right now. Patrick Mahomes right now reminded me of Kobe after Shaq. When Kobe won them championship with the Lakers, and pretty much all he had was Paul Gasol, Gasol. That's who he kind of reminded me of, because it wasn't really too much there with Kobe then. when they won what he won 2 after Shaq
he
or
won
3?
Two. Back.
Yeah. Like it was. He played with Kobe. Played with Kwame Brown, Smush Parker. He played with them kind of guys.
Jamal Jenkins was on that team. He didn't get off the bench though.
He won championships with them kind of guys, and that's what Mahomes doing. He's making it happen. But you know, I heard a stat the other day that was crazy. Do y'all know that there hadn't been a AFC championship game without the name Brady or Mahomes in it since I think like 2011? It's been a Brady or Mahomes in the AFC championship game every year.
Except
Willie got some good points. My producer said, "Who picked the Bills?" So I'm guessing that's Fade.
Because my cousin a hater. That's why.
He been rubbing it in all week too, Fade.
Only reason I picked Buffalo, I just picked them based on seeding.
I thought Buffalo was gonna win too because the way Kansas City been playing for the last month or so. So I'm kind of with you on that.
Hold on. What did he say? Pat Mahomes done played in a different offense almost every season. When did that happen?
I guess he talking about the weapons.
Okay.
With the different weapons, like this year, you got Matt Nagy, one of the worst play callers, one of the worst offensive coordinators in the last 10 years as your offensive coordinator. Yeah, Eric Bieniemy the last couple years, and then you had Matt Nagy before that. So,
T. Miles say they gonna need the wide receivers to step up. That's true.
That's true, yeah.
That's true. Anybody want to comment on Anatoly talking about trade Braun? But we passed basketball, right? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
but he a Laker fan. That's the crazy thing. He loved the Lakers but hate LeBron. So
okay.
That's my cousin. He backwards. He went to FAMU. So.
Yeah.
I know we talking about football, man, but Rachel, somebody, please tell me why do so many people hate LeBron James? I'm just curious, man.
Cause Jamal,
I can tell you that.
Because he's from Ohio.
No. So you got the older people like the Jamal Jenkinses and the pure basketball people, you know, or people that consider themselves pure basketball people. He's a direct threat to the crown, you know, of MJ, you know, and then you got, you know, LeBron do some stuff that, you know, a lot of, you know, he was the GM of the Lakers, but and you know, he don't based on what I'm hearing, he don't really like to own up to the stuff. Like, bro, everybody know you was the GM of the Lakers. And, you know, he tried to make it seem like he wasn't. Y'all see what Giannis said. He tried, my brother, he got to go. Giannis owned that. Like LeBron, you got to own that sometime, bro. You know you and Rob Pelinka was trying to get Russ up out of there, and you acting like you backing Russ. You can't be like that, bro. You know, and I'm a Braun fan, sort of, kind of, not really.
Sort of, kind of, not really.
What the hell?
Hey, so let me explain y'all what he means. Let me explain y'all what this idiot mean by that.
Hold up. I respect the man. Like, listen,
I know what he mean by that because I'm the same way.
But hey, listen, you still supposed to be in the Heat jersey. I'm still hating a little bit. I ain't gonna even lie. But you cannot hate LeBron and consider yourself a real human being. You can't. But
no, I don't hate him. I just don't like him.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like LeBron either, Tony?
No. Personal.
Hold on, what's
kind of like what Shot talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's personal. No, I'm a Cleveland Cavalier fan, man. So little bit personal.
Yeah, it's a little animosity, bro.
Yeah, because Dan Gilbert.
Thankful for the championship. Thankful for the championship. Forever thankful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely it's personal.
Yeah, blame Dan Gilbert on that first time he left there. Don't blame LeBron.
Nah, that wasn't Dan Gilbert, man. You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
So
you don't know what you're talking about. That's why I say it's personal. You don't know what you're talking about.
So okay, you're right. That's how I do, folks. Okay, you're right.
I'm just saying, you don't know what you're talking about with that. It had nothing to do with Dan Gilbert why he left Cleveland the first time, bro.
Oh, you talking about when Wambakala was sleeping with their mama?
Man, God
Delonte
almighty.
West. Then we talking about Delonte was sleeping with him.
Oh, man.
Then we talking about.
Fabe
We
is
talking about
Stephen
that.
A. Whitlock, man. He good.
No, he saw me like something like I'm not that fat and ugly. Okay.
No, I ain't talking about that, man. I'm just talking about your antics.
No. How's the answer?
Good gracious.
You're right. You're right.
Oh,
Okay, Steve Virjango. Okay, Steve Virjango.
That's my name.
Hey, but listen. Back to this LeBron for just 1 second. Hey, Willie, we finna get back to football.
Man, get back to football, man. I'm like you, Willie. Let's get back to football, man.
Check it. And I love LeBron, kind of, sort of, not really. But at some point, you got to sit down. like we sick of the receding hairline. Like, listen, when you start leaving work to go watch your son's college game, should that not tell you you've been in the league too long? Like read the room, bro. There has never been an NBA guy that took off from a game to go watch his son college game. It's never happened. Retire. Okay, back to football. my bad.
We might be forgetting the fact that man might still love the game too now.
All right, let's get to the key to the game for each team. Let's start with Baltimore and Kansas City. What is the one key, the main key for either team to win on Sunday?
Yay, the Pistons won a game. Way to go, Detroit.
For Kansas City, man, their defensive line gotta step up. I mean, they gotta dominate. They gotta dominate, and they gotta keep Lamar in the pocket as best as they can. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a tough task, but no, they definitely got to keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, the way
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but that's how they're gonna have to do it. Because once he breaks containment and breaks out the pocket and either takes off running or extends plays and able to make things happen down the field. Same thing Mahomes do. I mean, they can't happen. That can't happen. In order for them to win, that can't happen.
Yeah, the way Buffalo's run on Kansas City, I mean, I just don't understand why they stopped running the ball because I don't know. Mike, what's the key? What's the one main key for Chiefs Ravens?
I think the Chiefs need to win a turnover battle, which of course that's important in every game. But if the Chiefs can turn over Lamar Jackson and maybe get a short field, I think they got a legitimate shot. But they're not going. Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to drop back 45, 50 times and win this football game. That's not going to happen.
Going to be 30-30. Going to be 30-30, and the Ravens.
What are you going to do? Get your Keyshawn on, Fade. What are you going to do?
Well, if I'm Patrick, I got to manage the game. Go 20 for 27, 274, couple of touchdowns, no turnovers. Distribute the ball to everybody. Because I like my quarterbacks tall. I don't like them itty bitties. I like my quarterback 6'2", 6'4". That's just my preference. You don't like them itty bitties. Turn the ball over.
Oh man.
Am I lying though? That's what he said every time.
No, you're not lying at all. You're not lying at all.
I just don't like Kyler Murray. He's an itty bitty. I just like my quarterback 6'4", 6'5", which means he like white quarterbacks. That's all he's saying. Oh, I'm sorry. My key to the game is going to be can Baltimore exploit this Chiefs defense like Buffalo did for the first three quarters? Because Buffalo ran the hell out of the ball on their ass the first three quarters. Then Kansas City just locked them up on that fourth quarter. Can they run the ball with fidelity and not stray away from it if they get in a rhythm. Because you got 3 running backs. You got Justice Hill, Gus Edwards, and you got Dalvin Cook. You got 3 running backs that can wear down that defense.
No.
They're not gonna run in that defense.
No, you don't have 3 running backs. You got the same 2 running backs that you've been had, and then you got Dalvin Cook trying to act like he's trying to get him a ring from somebody. You don't have 3 running backs. Okay,
my bad. 2 running backs and 2 in the possible. 2 in the possible.
Yeah, you got two in the possible. He just like Giannis' brother. He know Lamar. That's why he out there.
Yeah, I think when him going to the Jets, they ain't use him properly, but that's neither here nor there. He ain't get no burn.
No, they didn't use him properly.
I ain't no gambler, but I heard Atwater say -3.5.
3.5.
You know, I bet a little bit for fun and all that, but and obviously this show, one thing about us being on this podcast, which has been really cool over the years, everybody keep receipts. You know, that's been the cool thing. I'm gonna go out on a limb. They not staying within 3 points of Baltimore. I'm sorry. I'm spending my $100 this weekend. They not staying. The way Baltimore playing, I'm sorry. I don't see it. So y'all heard it here next Wednesday. Y'all can roast me, or the pre-production. Y'all can roast me on Sunday. I don't see.
We will.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I
Hey.
was high off Juicy Juice just to even make that comment in front of y'all.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Shot, did you see the new show intro?
Who?
The new intro to the show?
Nah, but I see you got a lot of nice little graphics on here, man. Are these people really paying you, or paying us no attention?
No, they paying us no attention.
Okay.
Hey, man. It's the end of the show. We don't need to see the intro toward the end of the show.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. My bad.
Yeah, he excited though. You can tell.
No, they got mad at me last week when I did the intro. But they got mad at me. But this could be the outro today though. Let's get to 49ers and Lions. What's the key to that game? Shot.
Nick Bosa, Chase Young. In the games where I've seen Detroit not look good, it's when they getting a lot of pressure on Jared Goff. And I know that's you can say that with any game, get pressure on the quarterback, but I think Tony hit on it earlier. If Debo don't play, then I think Detroit got a really, really good chance, because they playing with a lot of confidence too. T. Miles just said run the damn ball. I don't really think you can run the ball on Detroit at like that. But he's making a good point. If Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery get going, then that play action gonna kill him with St. Brown. I think Detroit got a way better chance of winning this game than Kansas City got to win in the other game.
And Detroit's offensive line is a top 5 ranked offensive line as a total unit.
And the boy just snuck Ertz into the building.
Yeah. Zach Ertz gonna be available to play this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
For Detroit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Laporta not gonna be able to go?
No, Laporta playing too.
When the offensive lineman got hurt, I think he's gonna be another like a blocking tight end. If they run like 13 personnel, 12 and 13 personnel, he'll be another blocker or something like that. But he's gonna be a weapon out. He's gonna be a weapon guard.
Yeah, 11 people on the field.
13 personnel, 3 tight end, 1 running back, 1 receiver, something like that. So, or 12 personnel, 21 personnel, or 22 personnel.
Okay.
2 receivers, 2 backs.
Hey, boy, hey, man. Man sound like he just left practice.
Oh, man.
Y'all act like I don't be know what I be talking about sometimes.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Hey, I thought Fave had just broke the huddle, boy. 52 the mic.
Hey.
My man.
Here we go.
Man.
Here
Hey, that boy was showing off. Where he at?
Hey man, I gotta start.
Here we go.
I gotta start cutting my camera off, man, and just doing audio, man. I can't keep looking at his shot face, man. That boy be having me dying. That boy be having me dying, man.
Hey,
Here
Fade,
we go.
Fade,
Here we go.
Fade, I felt like you were trying to show out after the first one.
Man, you can't.
Oh my God.
Oh man, the boy just kept throwing out formation.
Yeah. I said, okay, he doing too much now. He trying to kill a game. I feel you. Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
All right, Tony, what's the one key for Lions 49ers?
Like I said earlier, first and foremost, whether Debo plays or not, is going to definitely be a huge determining factor. But I mean, with Detroit, man, Goff got to play clean. Got to play a clean game. Got to play a clean game. Keep the turnovers down to a minimum. Hopefully, no turnovers, but definitely keep them down to a minimum. And I'm just still not really sold on Purdy, man. No, if it comes down to him having to put the 49ers on his back, I mean, I get it. He did it last week after he had pretty much stunk up the joint for most of the game. He did bring them boy downfield that last drive and got them in the end zone. That's what matters. But he looked tight most of that game. Purdy, to me, I just have that view of him like he has to have everything going right for him in order to be clicking. So, if he don't have everything going right for him Sunday, man, it's gonna be interesting.
Michael, the one key.
That's a good one. I'm gonna stay with the turnover battle. That changed the game.
So let's see. Detroit don't have a black quarterback, so they're straight. So they probably might not turn the ball over because they both are like sacking black quarterbacks, but that's neither here nor there. Defensive line, San Francisco versus offensive line of Detroit. The one, and if I had to pick a second one, will Dan Campbell put his nuts on the table and go for two? If I think he will. Tony is agreeing with me. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
And Aaron Glenn, I mean, your secondary is like the trash on Tuesday when they come pick it up. It gotta go. It stinks that bad. That back half. The back half of the secondary. Quick picks. Who's Super Bowl pick? Super Bowl pick shot.
I got Baltimore and San Fran.
Yeah, same for me.
Pretty Tony. He look controversial. He look like he think about the line because I forgot Debo about not playing Sunday. My bad. Debo not playing Sunday.
I mean, I got Kansas City, man, the AFC. As far as it's hard to pick the Detroit 49ers game, man, until I know the status of Debo, man. It just really is.
Yeah, there's not a break in his shoulder, but he says it's painful, so it's not a break. That's a good start.
If Debo is tough like they saying he is, Debo will play regardless. Even if he's out there be a decoy, Debo gonna play.
I'm gonna say Detroit, man. I'm gonna say Kansas City and Detroit. I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say Kansas City and Detroit.
I'm gonna say a rematch. Baltimore, Detroit.
Baltimore, Detroit. What's that a rematch of?
They played early in the season. Baltimore beat the hell out of Detroit. I think they played week 8, week 9. Beat them by like 30. think it's 35 to 3, 38 to 3, something like that. Let me pull up the score, make sure. But yeah, Baltimore beat the hell out of them. I think Baltimore's year. I think they win this one. I think yeah, they played week 1.
It was like the middle of the season.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Week 7, 38 to 6.
Hey,
Look at it. Yeah.
y'all heard about I can't remember what team it is, man. I think it might have been Washington. Now I think about it though. Y'all heard about Monken getting ready to have a head coach interview?
I ain't heard that.
Yeah, him and McDonald.
And Bieniemy got interviewed earlier this week too.
Further, some are so used to doing it, they're not even aware they are doing
I'm about to look it up.
I need Eric Bieniemy to get a job.
Yeah.
so incredibly inappropriate to go.
I'll skip my let me do a mini hot take. Brian Flores, you're not going to be an NFL coach anymore because of your lawsuit, even though you should have been getting some interviews this year. It's not your fault that you're suing, but the owners are blackballing you like they did when they said we don't need a quarterback with Lamar, because they didn't want to pay him all that money, even though he's earned his money this year. Brian Flores, you might need to sit tight one more year before you get another shot. That's gonna be our show for today, guys. Hopefully we'll see how everybody picks go. Hopefully,
all right, I'm gonna holler at you because I know what you're getting ready to do. Y'all boys be easy, man.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna give you the satisfaction.
Yeah, Faye, you can close this one by yourself, buddy.
oh.